Oh yeah, Bitcoin has broken out and made a new all-time high, and now it's in price discovery. But is Dogecoin still a good buy, or is it going to sit this one out? Right now, we've got the price of Bitcoin sitting at about $72,000 at the time of recording, and it did finally turn that level of resistance into support that I was talking about in my last video. It wicked down below it for just a second, but it turned that into a hammer candle, and then it started exploding back to the upside. And now it looks like we're just making a stepping formation, and if we can continue coming up and turning these previous levels of resistance into support, then I think we're going to continue climbing these stairs, and hopefully we're going to be over $100,000 by the halvening. Dogecoin looks like it hasn't quite got the message yet though, and it's not breaking out and making a higher high yet. And right now at the time of recording, it's sitting at about 17.5 cents, which is a level of resistance that we've struggled with a lot in the past. And right now it looks like we're kind of stuck in between this range between about 17 cents and 20 cents, which we have traded within a lot in the past. And 20 cents looks like it's going to be a pretty significant battleground. But once we can break above that, I don't think we have any real resistance to contend with until we get up to about 35 cents or so. Once we break above 35 cents, though, it looks like we're probably just going straight to the all-time high. We have a little bit of resistance maybe here at about 45 cents, and I'm sure there's not going to be a straight line to the upside until we get to the all-time high or $1 or something like that. But this thing can definitely get moving pretty quickly now that Bitcoin is at its all-time high. And as we saw over the past couple of weeks, if any little bit of news comes out about Dogecoin, it can send it skyrocketing upward pretty quickly, gaining maybe 25% in a day. In the last bull market, we saw 100% gains in a day, and we might even see a repeat of that one in this bull market, but that just remains to be seen still. According to this article on Yahoo Finance, it says Dogecoin has skyrocketed by 8,000% in the last 5 years. Is it the best cryptocurrency to buy with $1,000 right now? It says Dogecoin benefited tremendously in 2021, although things have cooled down a lot since then. But even with its price being 77% of its all-time high, this token has skyrocketed almost 8,000% just in the past 5 years, with a particularly strong surge in the past few days. Unfortunately, this article is apparently anti-Dogecoin though, because it says although Dogecoin is one of the oldest cryptocurrencies out there, having been launched in 2013, it doesn't really bring anything to the table. In fact, the founders created the token as a joke. For one thing, it's not a token, it's actually a coin and it has its own blockchain. It was created as a joke, but just like Satoshi Nakamoto, the creators of Dogecoin left the project. Dogecoin is one of the oldest cryptocurrencies, and I think that that's something that it really has going for it because the community is really strong and they've been around for a while. They know that there's going to be ups and downs, and we hold on really strong with our diamond paws. And there's a lot of really great sheeps in the community who have taken this cryptocurrency that was previously a joke and actually have given it some use cases, like making it possible to send Dogecoin over radio frequencies for people who actually don't have access to the internet, which makes it possible to bank the unbanked, which is what Bitcoin promised to do but never actually could. So Dogecoin is the people's currency, and it actually has some things going for it that Bitcoin couldn't even pull off. And hopefully this bull market is going to be the time whenever people actually start to show this little Doge a little bit of respect. Don't take it too seriously though, because Dogecoin is still fun and it is based off of a meme. And in my opinion, that's another really great thing that Dogecoin has going for it, because there's not really any other place that you can get this amount of fun for 17 cents right now. And the fun's not all just memes for 17 cents here, because as you can see, and as that article said, we're still really far off from our all-time high, and we still have a 318% pump to go before we get there. But now that we're going to probably reach $1 in this bull market pretty quickly, I think the next price target that people are going to be hyping up is probably $4.20, because 420 is a meme just like this meme coin. We've just been waiting for Bitcoin to confirm it was at its all-time high and it was going to stay there, and now that it looks like that's happening, I think probably as retail continues to re-enter the market, Dogecoin is still going to have its day. There's a few reasons why it looks like Bitcoin is actually pumping today. For one thing, Van Eck has removed all of its spot Bitcoin ETF trading fees until March 31st of 2025, and this is going to make it really enticing for a lot of people to put their money in and make them get it done pretty quickly so that they don't miss out on these low trading fees. Also, Bitcoin has surpassed the Swiss franc to become the 13th largest currency in the world, and it passed silver to become the 8th largest asset in the world. It's just getting started though, and we're coming for gold and probably the US dollar one day, because Bitcoin and this new technology is going to take over the world. And as Bitcoin becomes widely adopted as digital gold, hopefully the people's currency, Dogecoin, is actually going to be used as a currency, or at least more widely used for tipping. It's just a matter of time until Elon Musk makes X payments go live, and whenever that happens, I'm pretty sure he's going to be adding Dogecoin, hopefully even first, and that's pretty much going to instantly make it possible to buy all kinds of things with Dogecoin, instantly giving it much more usability. But just like almost every other cryptocurrency project right now, all of this stuff is still in development, and it's just going to take a little bit of time for it to go mainstream and all of these institutions and Web 2 platforms to implement the technology. But whenever that happens, I'm going to be ready with my bag of Doge. Here we have a post by Eric Balkunis that shows the first 2 months of inflows into these ETFs, and as you can see, they are rapidly rising, and this looks like it has no end in sight, so hopefully this is going to continue as we continue into price discovery, and over the next few months we might be seeing some explosive movements. It also looks like cryptocurrency technology might be a really important issue that's going to make a big difference coming up in the United States presidential race. And now it looks like some of the candidates are starting to warm up to the cryptocurrency community. So as they continue to try to get crypto investors' votes, I think we're going to see them talking about this technology a lot more coming up by the end of the year.
Well, it's taken its own life. I do little things sometimes for fun, make money, but I have fun with it.
You mean
NFTs,
you bought Bitcoin?
No. But I sometimes will let people pay through Bitcoin, or will let people get involved in a new. If you think of it, it's an additional form of currency. And I used to say, I want one currency. I want the dollar. I don't want people leaving the dollar. And I feel that way. But I will tell you, it has taken on a life. It was wild. We did 1,000 sneakers, so limited edition sneaker run, whether it's Bitcoin or others. And so many people were buying. So ultimately, the last pair of sneakers sold for approximately, I hear, $400,000. It was a limited edition, a run. They were gold. They had a good time with it. The last pair sold for $450,000. And I noticed that so many of them were paid for with the new currency.
Crypto.
And it is that. It's a new cryptocurrency. And I couldn't believe the amount. And I'm saying, this thing has really, and other things I do. I'm very much a traditionalist. I like staying with the dollar. You know that from when I was there. Make the dollar the choice. I hate when countries go off the dollar. I would not allow countries to go off the dollar. When we lose that standard, that will be like losing a revolutionary war. That will be a hit to our country, just like losing a war. And we can't let that happen. And
so he's obviously very pro the dollar, and if they keep continuing to print the dollar out of existence, then it's definitely going to collapse. But the only way that the US can escape probably a total collapse is to have enough of whatever currency becomes the reserve currency after that. If it is going to be Bitcoin, then we're probably in good standing, since the US has like one of the biggest holdings of Bitcoin, since they've just confiscated so much. But they keep trying to sell it, and hopefully, now that we're going to maybe have a pro-cryptocurrency president, maybe they'll just stop selling it and actually start accumulating some more so that they can be prepared for the big shift in money that's probably going to be happening over the coming decades. Donald Trump has sold NFTs, or basically like trading cards with his face on them, and he, I think, sold, like he said, some of those sneakers for Bitcoin. So if he does become president, it's going to be pretty hard for him to be anti-cryptocurrency or even try to ban it. And I think that's basically going to solidify that crypto bros are going to be fine, at least while he's in office. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are we going to have a pro-cryptocurrency president for the first time? And now that Bitcoin is reaching new all-time highs, is Dogecoin about to go on a run also, or is it just going to lay down on the porch and take a nap? Either way, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. But most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.